Brent, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
It feels like something like hit the back of my throat. God damn it. And it made it like swollen. And it was the worst description I could have used.
Yeah, it was in fact my wiener for everyone listening to this. Yo, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to episode 77 of Danganronpa 2, chapter 6. We're at the final class trial.
Poop sweeping simulator.
Yes. 1 and 2 and 3. Cool. What if they just made like a spin-off counting game where you just had to count poops?
What was it? The count? I forgot his name.
Count. Isn't it just the Count?
Countula?
Countula?
I don't know. I don't remember his name. I think it is the Count.
Well, it's supposed to be a parody of Dracula, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like Count, and it's not Count Chocula, because that's a cereal, isn't it?
That's a different Dracula.
Exactly, right. Count, I think he was just called the Count, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think it was the Count.
Yeah.
But then you said it in his cadence.
Oh, yeah. Very true. Very, very true. You know what, Brent, why don't we just, I think, you know what, for this final battle, we have to fill up our hope meter with our animal. I think we might as well. There's only...
We're buying his love.
I mean...
Or her love.
Well, that's the thing, is like, you know, if it works, it works. You know? If you have the means to do it, it's fine.
At some point, that becomes expected and not it wouldn't help. It's like, oh, if you don't do it, now it's... Yeah, you wouldn't raise it at a certain point. It would just lower it because you're not giving it any presents.
That, you know what, that's very true. That is very true. Well, that's okay. It's not like our bunny is gonna survive after this anyway. Oh, plot twist. Anyway, just to reiterate, we are on mean difficulty. We were doing the final class trial on the hardest difficulty. So yeah. All right, let's do it. Also, we bought some skills off camera because I forgot that was a thing.
Did we equip them?
We did.
Okay.
We did.
Still a questionable
We
starting
didn't.
topic.
I just thought of that now, and I don't think we did. Well, too late.
I remember you buying them, but you just... like, wait a minute, did you equip them?
Oh, God. Oh, man. Okay, well, you know, we'll still be fine. I think we'll be okay.
What question is that?
God, that was so dumb. Oh, jeez. This world's true identity. Oh, God, what has even happened so far? I wasn't paying attention. If I answer this, it will be true. And that lie will become the truth. But there's no way I can leave it unanswered. What are we answering?
Are you saying that whatever answer you decide?
Brent, what are we answering?
I noticed his tie says love.
Oh, does it? Oh, God, there's a U. Okay. There's another U. There's an R. There's an I. Oh, dang it. There's a V.
Liver.
Liver. Liver. Oh, shoot, wrong one.
Violence.
Violence is exactly. Do you know what it spells, Brent? It's a thing you've been claiming. Yeah, it's a thing you've been claiming.
I was trying to figure out
this entire time. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, there's a U here. What am I doing? Oh, God. Okay, wait, hold on. What do I need? I need the A. Yeah. And then an L.
Oh, it exploded.
It did explode.
Oh.
There's too many things happening. I'm too bad at this game. Hold on. L. And boom. There we go.
Yeah, you needed the L.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, so Brent, you are correct.
This world. This Jabberwock Island we're on.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by...
What the heck? I didn't even get the satisfying thing of saying it was virtual. You just told me it. I could have just not said anything.
Hey!
You would have told me it. Okay.
That's what makes him evil. It's like always interrupting with the dramatic turn of events.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
It's the one who gives away the twist of a joke in the middle of you telling it.
Oh, the worst kind of person.
Are you friggin' serious?
Don't fuck
fucking mess with me, you bastard. Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit?
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now?
This is too real, man. For a game, this is too real.
That's stupid. There's no way it's even possible.
It's my favorite thing of this game.
I know. The all-in-your-mind trope makes you feel such cruel despair. But who cares? I've revived all the suspense and mystery with just one line. 'Cause it's a game.
Then we were forced to kill each other.
'Cause it's a game.
We were forced to delete each other.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't kill each other. You just
'Cause
deleted
it's a game.
each other.
Cut and pasted them somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause it's a game.
Oh my god. Hey, Brent, do you know why this Danganronpa exists? Because it's a game.
Yeah.
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
'Cause it's a game.
Uh-huh.
Don't fuck with me. That's not even possible.
It can be. If this is a game, anything's possible.
I know you guys are pissed, but you were having fun too, right? A world where anything goes.
Playing
only
a game
exists
within a
in
game earlier.
games.
Yeah, there you go.
So just force yourself to accept it. This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip.
Just stop. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna believe that.
Back in the day, people must have reacted the same way when they first saw the airplane take flight.
Why that example? Nobody believed they landed on the moon.
Like wearing contact
I
lenses,
mean,
you'll stop feeling strange
you
once
know.
you just get used to it.
Like, hardly anybody actually believed that.
That's very true.
To contact lenses.
I don't know. I wouldn't say hardly anybody. It's just like there were people who didn't believe
Does
that.
that make
And it made it seem like a bigger amount of people than
Better not say
there
we're
is.
fictional characters.
And because of that, everyone is confused.
Yeah.
The Future Foundation.
Yeah, it's like the
created this
vocal
world using a
minority
program
or whatever.
called
Yeah.
the
Yeah, that make it
Neo
seem
World
like, oh, it's everyone, but it's not actually. Anyway, the Neo World program. That seems important.
It's programmed to place the user in a virtual world by synchronizing directly with the user's brain.
You know what my favorite part is going to be coming up?
Sorry. Just the way he says it, it's really
Yeah.
squealy.
My favorite part of this coming up is the fact that they're going to explain a bunch of scientific mumbo jumbo and you're going to refute it. As in they're going to be like, this is how it works. And you're going to be like, no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works in the
Which
real
means
life.
Your body still exists in the real world, but right now you're completely submerged
So
in the
it's
game
sort of
world,
a Sword
as
Art
if you're
Online.
dreaming or something.
Essentially a Sword Art Online kind of
Simply
thing.
put, you're not aviators, but
you mean Avatar, right?
I mean the blue people.
No, I was thinking The Last Airbender, but they're all The Last Airbender.
We're not just regular avatars, right?
your avatars were constructed by removing
Oh.
a specific thing from your bodies in the real
Your brain.
world.
Oh.
What did you remove?
What did they remove? The specific thing that was removed from our bodies. Our ultimate talents, our school memories, our memories prior to entering the school, memories of our families.
It would be prior school memories.
School
Yeah.
memories.
Like, why would it be prior?
Yeah. I think
that's
that
all
would
they
Removed
kind
from
of.
us was our school memories, right?
kind of defeat the purpose of, you know, having a plot twist.
The whole purpose of this game.
Yeah.
Premise at the beginning.
Pretty much.
So we don't remember the
So
whole
that's
school.
why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy? Don't talk like that! Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars.
You're not
This is a
avatars. You're not
game
blue.
world.
Yeah, I
we end
mean,
up
we
talking
could
about
Photoshop them
sci-fi
if we want. It is a video game. They could just pause it and then, you
That's
know,
very close to being an avatar, just no blue.
How many times do I have
Very-
to
The
tell
hair
you?
going around,
It's
that's how
not
they do it.
Yeah, that is,
sci-fi,
yep,
it's a
yep.
game.
Uh-huh. This world is a virtual reality created by a computer program. We can't proceed if we don't accept it. Is believing him really the only thing we can do? Well, clearly not, because if we did,
There wouldn't be an argument.
yeah, we wouldn't be trying to refute everything.
We're just
Why
gonna-
is there everything?
We don't need to believe it. We just have to argue with
God.
it for as long as we possible so that we don't have to believe it.
Is there
Yeah.
any evidence
It doesn't
that
have
this
to make
is really a
sense.
game
Yeah.
world?
As long as we argue about it, we don't have to
are the
agree with it.
evidence.
Okay, Brent, We're gonna have to really concentrate on this because they're throwing everything at us on the
avatars may have
first one.
memories from before you entered the school, but your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no
20
memories
years
of your
older.
time living your school life,
Have no
your real bodies
memories.
actually lived that life.
What game world?
What do you? What game world?
What avatar?
We're in the game world.
It's wow.
I'm a human being with a real body!
You are. If you don't have all the memories, you're not a human being. You are just a
Is there
trimmed
any
down
evidence
version
that
of
this
it.
is really a game
I
world?
guess. If you are a digital construct,
Yeah. I think.
you're a digital construct. You're not a real human at that point.
Everyone's names are written under list of subjects. I think this is the evidence to agree with Monokuma saying that this is the game world.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. Like I said,
Oh, the
they're-
older side. Yeah.
They're well, because
You
they're
are the evidence.
yeah.
What does
Yeah.
that mean?
Okay, hold on. Oh God. Okay, wait.
Your
List of
avatar's
subjects.
made of memories from before you entered the school. But
Yeah.
your actual bodies in the real world are different.
Uh-huh.
Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
Yeah. We did it.
Must be it.
Oh, it's so weird
right.
agreeing with Monokuma. Oh,
Yeah, the whole game is you just trying to like disagree with whatever he's saying.
Yeah.
Of some sort.
and now you're like, sure, you're right. You're correct. But yeah,
It's a
Hiyoko.
picture of Hyoko, but she looked more like an adult than the Hyoko we knew.
Look like it.
Like an adult?
You can just say
What
that
does that
it was an adult.
Well, I mean, you never
Since
know.
our
I mean,
avatars
kids
right
these
now,
days,
We look
you know,
exactly as we did before we entered
it's
the school.
I assume
But in the real
anybody
world,
that I
we've
can't
already
tell
lived out our
as
school lives.
I don't know if they don't know their age.
yeah,
I assume they're 15.
yeah, yeah,
They're
pretty
that
much,
much older.
or
And
12,
among us,
or something,
Are they
just
22?
something.
I don't know. They're 15.
They're 15,
Walk
yeah,
away.
pretty much. Oh my
You were
god.
saying that happened to
Yeah,
Hyoko?
I went to Metro Town the other day,
It appears
and
Hyoko had
yeah,
it
I
worse
kind of had to have
during
that
the
mentality
school
when I
year.
went there because
Looks like the
most
other
people were
shorty
not wearing
graduated
things,
for Yuhiko.
or just very like not.
I can't believe
I don't
it.
know. It's just
You're
very
just making shit
very
up.
revealing.
But if you guys
Yeah.
only had memory
Yeah.
loss,
And
your
I
bodies
see
still
what
should have
they're-
grown during that time, right?
I can understand why
So you
older
should've
people
felt your
when I was
bodies go
younger
through
are
growth
like
spurts.
complaining
But
about
why didn't
girls.
you
I can
guys
see why they did
recognize
it.
each other?
I still think it's stupid.
Because we
Yeah.
did not know
They're
each
just
other before we
they're
lost
like
our
I just don't
memories.
want to be
If we all met after we lost our school
in.
memories, it's no
I guess
different than meeting
he just
each other
didn't
for the
want.
first
Those people
time.
didn't want to see sexualized younger people,
Yeah,
and
Since we didn't know each other before that,
I understand
we
why they
wouldn't
did
have
that,
noticed
but
how much we've all
they're still
grown.
wrong for telling people what they can and cannot wear.
that is very true too. Yes.
Just don't look, which is possible. Which is what I do.
No, hold on. You can't look. you have to cut out your eyes. If we didn't know each other before, and we wouldn't have known if we aged or not by looking at each other, then wouldn't he have noticed a difference? Who would have noticed a difference?
Yeah.
We don't. Okay, we don't have the ability to select dead people.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing who would have noticed a difference? Monokuma? What was the question?
I forgot the question, but I assume.
This is what happens when we
Monokuma.
talk over
Yeah.
things. No. Wait, hold on. Am I sure it's this person? I should think about it again. If we didn't know each
Sonya.
other before, and we wouldn't have known each other, or known if we aged or not by looking at each other, then wouldn't he have noticed a difference?
It's Sonya. 'Cause
He?
it's
Oh my god.
No.
Okay.
Let's go.
It's either-
Kazuichi then.
Kazuichi?
Nope.
I think it's Fuyuhiko. I think. Unless it's me?
Saying he talking about himself.
I mean, maybe. It's
possible.
Yeah, Fuyuhiko, I guess.
You're the only one.
Okay, yeah, I guess. Why is it Fuyuhiko?
Hey, Fuyuhiko, you knew Peko for a
Oh,
long
right,
time.
because you knew Peko. Right,
Yeah,
right.
Forgot
Now that you
they,
mention it,
they framed that question
Seems
in a
weird.
stupid way. So Hajime.
now that
That's
I
his name,
think
right?
about it,
Yeah, well,
it's definitely
Hajime is our main character's
Yeah.
name. Yeah.
Strange?
That was a dumb way of
What?
phrasing his question.
our school memories. about how many days' worth were taken away.
As the creators of the Neo World program, only the Future Foundation would know the details, but around 2 or 3 years worth, I assume.
That long?
Pecco and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives. If we lost 2 years' worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remembered.
So, does that mean our memory loss is another one of Monokuma's lies?
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts. You've lost your memories, end of story. You guys are avatars who had their memories taken from them.
It
This is
makes
a virtual
sense.
World.
Yeah.
Why is it so hard to understand?
Everyone just. I mean, this game came out in 2014.
I guess they didn't hear about the metaverse yet.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? I mean,
Just
they.
have to
Yeah.
accept that?
I can feel my heartbeat, and I know what I smell like.
And I smell like shit.
But those things are
things I'm
chemical
feeling?
senses that
Are you
are
saying these are
electrical
all lies?
electrostimulants.
True.
It's a game.
It can be mimicked.
doesn't
It can
mean
be
everything
mimicked.
Was a lie.
It's just maybe not with the technology today, but it's
it's
possible eventually they could.
A burn mark will
Smell-o-vision.
really appear?
It's not
our brains
actual
believe
smell.
something is
It
real.
is electrical
different than
stimulating
it
your
actually
brain to
happened.
think that you're smelling
Yeah.
those smells.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
that you mention it, I did hear about a phenomenon quite similar to that. In a distant country, there was a certain experiment carried out on one of their prisoners. The prisoner was blindfolded, strapped to a bed, and had small wounds applied to his toes to drain his blood. That prisoner was left alone in the experiment room, as the sound of dripping blood echoed throughout the room.
That's a very inefficient way to bleed somebody.
In fact, his blood was not being drained.
Whoa, we're
Man,
seeing the back
you
of
just
her.
lied. You added in evidence that it's being drained,
just
but he's like, no,
forced
not
to
being
listen
drained.
to the sound of dripping water, but he believed he was bleeding to death. However, in spite of that, the prisoner still died.
As expected of Miss Sonia. Your
So you're
knowledge
just-
of state-sanctioned torture is amazing.
If a lie is a believable
He likes
lie,
BDSM.
you're saying
Oh, he
it might
does.
become
Oh,
the
100%.
truth? We're really just connected to machines and stuff.
Yes.
And
Uh-huh.
our consciousness was uploaded into here.
Please accept it. It's been 15 minutes.
So we genuinely believed this game world was real.
Then, the Jabberwock Island we've been living on.
Of
Uh-huh.
course, that's also a virtual world.
Uh-huh.
Getting closer.
Yeah, I was wondering why everyone was cut out of paper. Or why did everyone look like
That
2D
sea, that
objects?
beach, the buildings, everything. It's all a virtual world created by the Neo World program. It's just like this space we're in right now. What we see before us is a virtual environment created by the program. It looks real because our brains think
This
it's
is
real.
love. Love and then a weird E.
Yeah.
It's all weird.
It's I
I think that's what it's meant.
do you think is he
No,
the ultimate
I don't.
lover? Hajime Hinata, the ultimate lover. Oh gosh, that's why he's got pointy hair, dude. It's cuz I don't know. Wait, what's happening?
The ultimate Pikmin.
Why are we leaving the class trial? Oh, it was all just a creation. That's the truth. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, if you believe it, now it goes away.
Now it becomes real. Yeah. The truth is it was all a lie. That is the world's truth.
If everything's a lie,
You mean the computer program's true, not the
what should we
world.
believe?
No, the
It's
game
not
world's
in the
true.
world.
Who cares if it's a lie?
Oh.
Hey, what are you getting at?
I mean, if this is really a game world, everything that happened here took place inside the game, right?
Uh-huh.
Nobody
Then
died.
that must mean
Oh look, everyone who died.
That's right.
That's why he was
The
willing to
killings we were
die.
forced to commit were part of some silly game.
Oh, because Nagito learned the truth.
Yeah,
And then he was like, oh yeah, sure, kill me, whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone who was killed should still be alive in the real world.
oh yeah.
And Gundam Tanaka figured it
they
out
died
too.
in the
He was like,
virtual
I
world,
gotta
they
say,
died in real life.
Yeah, pretty much.
he was just too smart for everyone.
Yeah.
You were saying
Figured
everyone
it
is
out
still
first
alive?
and didn't say anything to anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Oh.
What's so funny?
If a lie is a believable lie, it might become the truth. That's what you said earlier, Fuyuhiko.
Don't tell me. You mean...
The Neo World program isn't just any game. It's next-gen software containing the ultimate reality. And speaking of that reality, if a player's avatar experiences
ultimate
death,
as
their
in
brains inside
like,
their actual
the
bodies
best
will
reality?
stop functioning too.
Ultimate as
or
in
an ultimate tier of reality.
that's a good question.
Everyone who died.
It's not like their bodies are completely dead, so I can't say it's a true death, but that's why it's actually crueler instead. All that's left of them are empty husks.
Are you saying they will never awaken again?
What the fuck?
He just told you that if this is a believable
Well,
lie,
nobody's gonna appreciate
like,
a game
he
when
might-
you
they
don't
might not be.
die when
Yeah,
you're
that's true.
supposed to, right?
Oh.
What game? That's not what we risked our lives for.
If you want to be mad, please be mad at the Future Foundation. They're forcing you to play this game.
Future Foundation?
Oh my god.
Or-
Akane's like, what's that?
or this all could be part of the game as well, is that there is a future foundation, all that
Future
stuff.
Foundation made us play this
Yeah.
sick game. Everything.
Again,
was
it's a
they're
believable
doing?
lie.
Then Monomi and Chiaki were...
They betrayed the Future Foundation to protect us. And then
The one thing I've learned about Monokuma is like anything he tells you
Yeah.
can be applied back to his previous comments. So the more he tells you, and the more that can apply to previous things he said.
Oh, very true. Very, very true.
So our real
He's a
enemy is
tricky
the
one,
Future
that
Foundation.
Monokuma.
And the way these characters are written is like now we can only see the things ahead of us and never what he said before.
Pretty much. The Future Foundation is our real enemy.
It's like object permanences, but with words.
Is that it? Is that really it? Oh, dude, like the music? It's all like, video gamey.
A very NES.
Very NES, dude. Yeah, didn't you know Danganronpa 2 was the first NES game?
It had that. It's like that video game that they were playing
Neo World
earlier.
program
Yeah.
was developed by
Boobs.
But
the
yes,
Future Foundation, right?
it was developed by boobs.
No, I saw 800.
Oh,
The Future Foundation's doing, right?
oh
The
gosh.
enemy is the Future Foundation.
The enemy.
I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
It wasn't a killing game, it was
There's no way
a
they're
killing
good
school
guys.
trip.
It was a deletion
Then
game.
the
Aha.
Future Foundation is... truly an organization of evil.
I don't agree with that. Who's our enemy? Is it the Future Foundation?
The Neo World.
What does Hope Cultivation Plan say? Hope Cultivation. For many years, Hope Peak Academy attempted to create true hope by consolidating the results of their early research. Okay, I don't think it's that. You have any ideas?
The Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here.
Reserve Department.
It's all the Future
they-
Foundation's
Hold
doing,
on.
right?
Hold on, let's see.
And the enemy is
God.
the Future Foundation.
So we can
I mean,
either...
a group that would make a killing game. There's no way they're good guys.
Well, they didn't make
Then
the killing
Future
game,
Foundation is...
right?
Something hacked in-
Monokuma did.
Yeah, because something hacked into it, and that was Monokuma's programming.
Oh no! Technically Junko Enoshima did. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. So okay, I think we have to use Killing School Life to say that it wasn't the Future
truly an
Foundation.
organization of evil.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least
Okay.
it
Let's
does
try.
to me.
I know.
The
I
Neo
hope
World
it. I
program
hope
with
it
the
does make
Future
sense.
The ones who trapped. It's all the Future Foundation.
And the enemy is the Future. I mean, a group
No,
that would
they
make a killing
didn't.
game.
No, it wasn't. Darn it. Apparently,
The
it
Neo World
is
program was
Neo
developed
World
by
program,
the Future Foundation, right?
and we're
ones who
going to
trapped
use
us in
Neo
here.
World program on
It's all the
Killing
Future
Game.
Foundation's doing,
Okay.
right?
I don't know why.
I guess they wanted a Neo World program, but like that it wasn't originally a killing game.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because it was originally made to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of virtual world, but then Monokuma took it over and was
Yeah,
like,
it's the Future Foundation.
I'm going to kill people now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
a
Okay,
group
that makes sense. Okay, it
that's
does
wrong.
make sense. It's just like I said before, there's so many different ways to go in this class trial.
Yeah.
Originally,
Oh.
in the world created by the Neo World program, a concept like violence never existed.
Yeah, there we go.
Then, why is there killing going on?
The virus that invaded this program is forcing us to kill each other.
Could it be that virus is?
Humanity?
You're right.
Oh,
Until Monokuma appeared, this
Yeah.
island was giving off a really peaceful vibe.
Monokuma's the virus.
Yeah. It didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monami.
Wow, look at all those people who are dead.
Monami, what sort of role did such a lost girl like her have in this world?
Hey,
she was the
don't
teacher.
change the subject.
But that's also something we need to clear up. Monami, or Usami's role she had in this world was teacher. Well, she was a teacher, magical girl,
An observer.
probably. Yeah, because that's what she was with Chiaki. Because
She
Chiaki was
the
also an
of the
observer.
Neo
Yeah.
World program.
Yeah, I
Isn't
think.
that right?
That's
Yeah.
right. She was an NPC that was assigned the role of
A
observer.
mob character?
Yeah,
NPC.
yeah, man.
What's that?
Like that
Non-player character.
anime that's
Character that's not controlled by a
going out
person.
right now
It's different
about
from
being
avatars
in
like
a
us.
trapped in a dating sim.
Monami's existence
Uh,
was
He
created
doesn't play a main
entirely
character,
by
he's
the
just a mob
program.
character
Just
just
to
trying to
monitor the
trying to exist in
15
it
of you.
without being destroyed by other people.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
You just saved 15
It's-
people?
Oh,
It's a surprise hit, I think.
yeah.
I saw it, I'm like, nah, it's a dating sim. Nobody's gonna like this.
Yeah.
And I'll watch it, like the first episode, it just goes off the rails and becomes everything.
Right.
And it explains that it's going to be at the very beginning.
We're
Yeah.
16 people in total.
So Brent, they're doing a reverse plot twist from the last game. Remember the last game? They were like, there's 15 people and there's a secret 16th student. In this case, Monokuma's saying, nah, there was only 15 of you guys, but we started out with 16.
Oh, okay.
Was
Yeah.
probably excluding the other observer.
Uh-huh.
Another observer?
We already know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Byakuya. Byakuya. It was Chiaki.
Aside from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program. One of them was Monami, and the other one was...
Could it have been Chiaki?
Yeah, you're right.
You're
Yeah,
saying
because we were told that
Chiaki was
quite
an
often.
NPC?
Yeah, but that was the whole thing of
And that
the
was
last
whole
trial.
thing. Yeah.
So you're
The last thing was like, oh yeah, I was an observer and me and Monami were doing shit.
I would like to think that the reason why they're saying it this way is
She
because
wasn't
their
human?
memories are being deleted.
Oh, their memories are being deleted as
They try to
they're
remember it, so they're always trying to remember it.
That, you know what, that would make sense. She didn't exist at all. Not
No,
human.
that's not it. Chiaki was really alive. Even if she was a virtual existence, she was really alive.
They
You
explained
forget?
it.
She saved our lives, you know?
They've already explained it.
Well, no. So what he's saying is okay, because basically Monami was an NPC.
NPC,
right?
yeah, they're saying Monami was an NPC,
Yeah.
and they explain that that is a true NPC, but they also have an observer who's part of the group. So they explain that she was alive. She was just an alive
Don't
observer.
get all mushy towards a game
Oh,
character.
AI observer,
yeah,
alive
yeah.
observer. They
Right.
said they had to be a part of the group.
Right.
So it'd be,
Shut up!
yeah.
Oh,
Plus, she wasn't just a little game character. She was a lackey for the detestable World Ender.
World
Now that you
Ender.
mention it, you referred to the Future Foundation by that name before.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we think that the Future Foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending.
No, there's no doubt that the Future Foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
Is this pulling a Firefly where the whole thing in the movie? Spoilers, by the way.
Wait, hold on. I haven't seen it. Have I seen it? I don't think I've seen it.
It's like what, 15 years old.
I know.
Point?
I know.
It's called Serenity.
Yeah, no, I know there's a movie. I just don't know.
Are you
Those of us
intending to
here,
watch it?
I
Why are
don't
you lumping us with
know.
you?
But I have a feeling people who might watch us might be intending to watch it. And if you explain it, then I have to pause this.
Okay, fine. Is it pulling a Firefly for the people who understand that?
There we go. That's all you need to know. And for someone who has not seen it, I can't answer that
What
question.
exactly are you?
I'm going to say yes and no.
Don't you just show us your true self already?
What, you can't talk?
It is cowardly of you to just ignore us.
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main cast has finally arrived.
I'm hoping what I said was clear enough.
I'm sure it is. Huh?
Main cast.
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender.
What? World Ender?
Oh, guess what's happening, Brent? Paper Mario.
Yeah.
I have to make that joke every time.
It's not the Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies with you guys.
Oh my god. Bet you didn't see that coming.
Right. I was waiting for you, Makoto. You finally arrived.
Makoto? Makoto Naegi?
Yeah.
My name is Makoto Naegi. Like you, I'm also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy.
He still sounds like a kid.
And
Isn't
right
he supposed to be
now,
like 4
I'm
or
a
5
member
years
of the
older?
Future Foundation.
No. Well, we don't know when this takes place because this isn't a game, right? So we don't know in relation to like.
They could have been using a younger version of him right now.
Yeah, like yeah. Basically, yeah.
You are from the Future Foundation?
Why did someone like you suddenly show up?
I got it. You came to save us, right? Then hurry up and save us.
It's cutting in and out.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like, is it okay or is it?
It's fine now.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell was happening.
I don't know,
What
man.
happened?
Oh, what is this? Isn't he acting a bit strange? This guy's attitude.
Bit and bites. That's a computer joke.
Okay, Brent. Okay. He's being cautious of
Of
us.
course, I don't mind rescuing you guys. But before that, you all need to fully accept the situation you're in.
Whose podium did you take over? I want to know now. Better not be Gundams.
I mean, it might be. The situation we're
Why
in.
do you think the Future Foundation decided to put you guys into the Neo World program?
Who cares? Hurry up and get us out of here.
The Neo World program has another name. The Hope Restoration Program.
Uh-huh. Hope Restoration Program?
By now,
You mean one of my
you should
truth
understand
bullets?
Your true identity.
Our true
Who knew
identities.
bullets can restore things?
Yeah. Who knew that bullets had the truth on them?
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy who were rescued by the Future Foundation?
Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues. Put them all together and try thinking about it.
You know this convoluted answer? Yeah, I'm not going to answer it because I don't understand how to explain it to you.
Yeah.
So you're going to think about it yourself.
Exactly. Dude, that's what the entire game is. Do you have
When
any
two protagonists meet.
Do you have any ideas of who we really are? Why were the 15 of us chosen?
Variations of the original.
Well, like what's special about us 15 people? If we are real life characters, what is special about us? Why were we the chosen few?
Because you didn't have ability. Because you're part of the reserve department and didn't have ultimates.
Well, I'm part of the reserve department. Hajime is, but
Yeah.
everyone else is proven to be part of the legit
Maybe.
ultimate ability.
It's
I
all
mean, for the
digital.
I guess
Could have been all lies.
It could have been, I guess, maybe. First question. Who were the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? Hajime and the others, Monokuma, or Makoto and the others?
Makoto and the others. I'd say
Really?
no. I say Makoto mostly because, well, those are the ones we were played as, but I don't know what else is going on. It is not.
It is not, no. It is us and the others.
That's weird.
Well, because they're not, like, because it's only about this game, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they are not. Okay, they
Yeah.
don't know about the existence of the other.
They know another killing game happened, but
They don't know it's Makoto, I guess.
they know Makoto's part of it. They just, like, the way that it's phrased is that because there was a tragedy, right, that happened and that, like, killed everyone and blah blah blah, but there were 15 survivors of that.
You got hit by a tetrahedron?
Yes.
Tetrahedron?
Yes, and it hurt greatly.
No, wait, octahedron.
Okay, question number 2.
Tides?
Who are the remnants of despair? Hajime and the others, Monokuma, or Makoto and the others?
I'd say Monokuma.
The remnants.
Remnants? Oh, then Makoto.
Is Makoto really a bad guy?
Hajime? I guess, what? I'm confused now.
Uh-huh.
They're saying that Hajime is the bad guy and that they're just trying to fix him?
You are closer to the truth than you may think, my friend.
Is that all they're trying to do? It's like, oh, you are all the bad guys and we're just trying to like repair your hope. Because they were all unhopeful.
I mean, it is a hope restoration program.
Yeah.
Well, a Neo World program, but hope restoration plan.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So this whole thing was trying to convert
Why were
digitally program them to be hope
better
instead of not hope.
Why were Hajime and the others put into the Neo World program? To fill them with despair, to recover them from despair.
Probably. Now it's starting to be something more direct to what they were trying to get to.
Yeah, man.
Instead of very convoluted.
I mean, this entire game is convoluted, but oh god, I skipped that. Oops. Oh well, that's fine.
You can freeze frame it for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
The survivors
if you have the
of
time.
Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of Ultimate Despair are...
Yes, both of those phrases refer to you guys.
That's right.
You guys.
That's
Yeah.
right. Not only are you guys the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy,
You're also survivors of Ultimate Despair!
Oh my gosh, what a plot twist.
Ultimate Despair?
don't be stupid. In the beginning, we took in 15 of you as survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. But upon further investigation, we discovered an unbelievable truth. The 15 people we acquired were actually the horrifying remnants of despair.
That was us?
What is this ultimate despair?
I remember hearing that they're dangerous guys who are responsible for terrorism, coups d'etats, and wars.
You're playing the bad guys the entire time.
Yes. They're responsible
Maybe.
for the tragedy and brought chaos into the
And
world.
the actual bad guy that they thought they were was a good guy.
Despair in human form, but utterly
Monokuma.
devoid of humanity.
Maybe.
That's what you guys really are.
I don't want to
The ultimate
agree or
despair.
disagree with anything, just because
Principles of morals.
I'm trying to piece this together myself, because I forgot.
They live solely to torment everything, to burn everything, to kill everything.
To everything.
To everything, everything's
Heard of a
everything.
dangerous group like that?
Uh-huh.
That's gotta be a lie.
Oh, great. Now we're going to spend 15 more minutes
Refuting
refuting
a lie.
a lie. You know what? We'll do that on the next episode. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this episode, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, do the things you do for everyone else, but do it for us. And
Her face is like, I don't care, but it's shaking. And then her face of the is sweating and angry.
yeah.
Two separate. It's like, that's gotta be a lie. And that should be angry face being like shaked.
Oh, yeah, no, I should be, but I don't think they...
That's what I was getting at.
Oh, okay.
Because she's like outwardly looking angry and panicked.
Yeah.
Inside, she's just kind of like shaking.
Yeah, that's her
Panicking.
heartbeat right there.